I went up to North Africa thinking I'm going to be involved in teaching, but all the doors closed for that. And the door that did open was a door to start a business. I went there with no business experience, but lots of life experience. I really saw just the value and the access that business gave. We went in there saying we want to do business and we want to be creating jobs, adding value to the community where God placed us. When I came back to South Africa, I was put with the challenge to see how can we send more Africans into North Africa, into what we call creative access nations. And as I did some research, I realized that actually Africans are moving. They're just not moving in the way that we traditionally have seen believers go into the nations. Many of them were moving into their jobs. God is calling people that have a love and that are entrepreneurial, people in the marketplace, to impact the nations. So can we harness and can we impact those people that are crossing borders into their jobs and into the marketplace in these creative access nations? Can we help prepare them? Can we help envision them? Can we help connect them and see that God has placed them there with purpose? Our byline in Africa to Africa is placed with purpose. We want to see every African believer that is crossing borders going into the nations to be placed with purpose, and so that they can be instrumental in the Christ-centered transformation of their communities. We want to see that Africans that are crossing borders are going to be going equipped, supported, and prepared to live and work cross-culturally, but also to see that their role there is to impact those communities for Christ. I believe it's time. In the Sotho language in South Africa, we have a phrase called kenaku, and it was used for the 2010 World Cup soccer. It's time, it's Africa's time. God wants to send us through business. God wants to use us as students. Our biggest resource is our people. And I believe we serve a God of the impossible. And God wants to use us as the church in Africa to take this amazing message of the gospel of Jesus Christ, of His saving grace, into the nations.